Hello, Prim friends. Today is a super fun, exciting day here at the farm because they have been putting the jewelry on the house. The exterior light fixtures have been put on. Oh my goodness. We have the sidewalk, we have the driveway apron. I didn't want more than that. I really wanted to be able to enjoy that crunch of the sound of gravel under my feet. Oh, there's the little one for the side porch. And my understanding is the chandeliers should be on inside. So come on with me, and I have something really fun, hopefully exciting, that we're going to do in today's video, and that is open up a piece of artwork that is framed that I think may very well be a really early piece. My friend, an antique dealer, we've been to his shop before, Bill Romey at William Romey's Antiques, actually concurred what I was thinking this little piece might actually be. So stick with me and we will open up that beautiful piece here as we go through this video. So hang with me. Here is this little piece of artwork, and this portrait of these two children. It looks to be a line drawing or a pencil drawing, perhaps, and then watercolored over the top of that. And you can see all around the outside edges of that maybe where an oval frame had been at one time and isn't any longer. The frame itself is newer, and it even has this information here at the back where it's been reframed. So our thought was that perhaps the people who had it, the people who had owned it, perhaps were trying to save a piece of artwork from a frame that was just too damaged to save. So we're going to go ahead and get that opened up here at the end and see if in fact that is a actual early piece of artwork. Maybe even has the names of the children on the back. So hang on, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the door of the house. We're gonna take a walk around inside, see what they got done today, and then we will open this up here at the end. Okay, we're gonna go in here together. Oh, well, they got one in, but not the other one. Wonder why. The sinks are in and hooked up. Water in. Oh, the plug covers are all on. I'm sorry if I'm echoing. We have the sconce. Nope, that's the overhead light. Oh, the sconces are on. Let's see. Let's see if it's there. Oh, and they're gonna have to do some drywall repair because the drywaller made the hole too high from what we had asked for. So, oh, I just can't wait to get the mirrors in and all that fun stuff. You can see our countertops here. It boggles my mind. Whatever. We've got one of the chandeliers hooked up. Yay! Oh my gosh. I was concerned about the size, but it looks like it's going to be just perfect. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Is the one in the entrance up? I'm afraid. Nope. Nope. The light in the entrance has not been hooked up yet. I see that sconce there, but I don't. Maybe I ordered too many of them. We've got some paint repair they're going to have to do where the temporary door handles were. They've left the lights on in the entrance. My goodness, love those sconces. Oh yeah, those are getting hot. We're going to try to get those all put on dimmers. Let's see. Yep, sconce there and sconce here. Yes, both turn on at the same time. Oh, it is so, I don't even know how to say. It is so gratifying seeing our vision, seeing what I had envisioned in creating this early look in a brand new house. It is a scary, scary thing, because if something isn't quite right, I know that I would look at it forever and think, shucks, why did I do that? And we have the light fixture here, exactly what we wanted. So we are now, I am able to sell through our business, through Tweedthistle Primitives, the Irvin's light fixtures that we've used everywhere. There is still trim that needs to go around the top of the shower. That is actually, if I remember right, 4 feet by 5 feet. And we went and we looked at a company that's here in Medina that does custom glass doors. And the doors are beautiful. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that it just was not going to be the look that we were going for in this house. Here's our master closet. Got a couple of the recessed lights here. And then we did do a plug along with the light switch here, because we're going to put a long dresser right here along this wall. And then this, we can plug in our cell phones or whatever in that spot. It's going to be, it's going to be interesting getting our bedroom furniture in this room, because we have a king size bed, an armoire. There were 2 nightstands. I already know those aren't going to both fit. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here when we get those pieces of furniture in. I so wish that I could show you our flooring here everywhere, but they are keeping it covered to protect it as the trades are doing this or that. So we'll go ahead. There's our tin sconce. All 3 of these are four. One here in the hallway, one up there. Yeah, 4. There are 4 fixtures that are all controlled by that switch. So that either at the top or at the bottom, we can turn that on or off. Yeah, that one's not up yet either. So that's where that downstairs chandelier will be. And then here, this chandelier is going to go right there. The doors are all off so that they could finish the floor upstairs. There is no carpet in this house. Because of what I do for my day job, because I work in a church, I know how hard it is on people who maybe need to have a hip replacement or a knee replacement, and they just are not able to have the mobility around their homes, their lifetime of homes, and then they're not able to either recover in them or go back to them. And so it was very important during the building planning phase of this. In fact, shout out here to Joanne. I had a very, very sweet, dear friend who was probably 20 years older than me. She and her husband had built their dream home, a log cabin. And when she became ill, she was not able, she had some mobility issues and she was not able to stay in her home, and did eventually have to sell that house and move into a beautiful but a assisted living facility. And she was heartbroken. And I remember when I told her husband that we were getting ready to build, he pulled a chair up close to my desk in my office. And he said, "Are you considering what you may need for 20 and 30 years from now?" And I was able to assure him that because of what had happened with Joanne and her circumstances, that I was going to be adamant about having all of those things thought about, planned for, and made sure that this house would not be an issue for us for mobility issues at some point in the future. So big shout out to my friend Joanne, who sadly is no longer with us, but she will stay with me in my heart forever. So we have the floor fixture here. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just needing to be set down there. Floor fixture here. This is Jim's office. And so we figured that his desk would probably be going across the floor in this area and looking out. And so he wanted to be able to have plug access, although more and more and more things are becoming unnecessary even to have the power. So there is the chandelier that's going to go in the bathroom in front of that window there. So it'll be pretty from down below. And again, another sconce here. Pretty. Yeah, it's all kind of coming together. The doors aren't on yet. Hopefully the way they have them propped up there's not causing any damage, but we'll get those back on. And this paint color, I cannot say enough about how this paint color really immediately changed the feeling inside of this house. To have that vintage, old, early look. I was close to going with the alabaster trim as well as the alabaster walls, just with a different sheen. And I am so happy when my husband said, go with contrast. And at that point, the decision was very easy. I just love this color. And again, this is a color match Sherwin-Williams paint on all the trim inside the house, not on the vanities. The vanities were actually color matched through Benjamin Moore. The trim was done color match through Sherwin-Williams because that's who our builders paint, that's who he uses. So we're getting there. It's going to really look different when the cardboard is all off of everything. All right, so I wonder what your thoughts are on what that painting is underneath. Do you think it actually is old? Is it a picture out of a magazine? Do you think there's a signature on it somewhere, or maybe even the children's names on the back of that piece of art? Well, I'm going to get ready to get that opened up. Hang tight. I'm looking forward to this dumpster being gone from here, but I know I've said before what a fan I am of Tasha Tudor, the American, I want to say she was an author. She's certainly a gardener, famous gardener, and also a book illustrator. But I've also, as a child, had a very large collection, and still have them, of the Beatrix Potter bunnykins. And my love of bunnies, I've never had a desire to have a rabbit, ever. But I just absolutely love the characters of the bunny characters. And you'll see when we get the house put back together and all of those kind of things into the house, what some of these stuffed characters and animals that I do have. But it hit me the other day that where the kitchen door, the main door, our entrance coming in is that door right there, that the perfect place for a kitchen garden would be right here in this area that's off the master bedroom and master bath. So we hope eventually to have some sort of a patio area here, maybe a brick patio or block patio. And then here I can see maybe an arch like the cattle panel arches that we've done in our previous home. So maybe a cattle panel arch, some sort of a little entrance. And then once they get all of this graded, I am so excited about putting in a kitchen garden that will have a very specific theme. And that will be Mr. McGregor's garden, which would go just so perfectly with our bunny theme. So I'm just going to go kind of quickly around here to the front. I'm so looking forward to them getting here and getting this all graded. We did choose our large stone for the front step, but boy, does that look different. That really is just the artwork on the house, the jewelry with that light fixture. And then this thing, which will be completely hidden behind a pot, some sort of an cast iron pot. Looks like something off a spaceship. That is for covering the electrical box. So we'll figure out something there. It looks like a bird has christened our front door. So let's go around here and open up this little piece of artwork that I picked up. I know there is one particular dealer at Seville Antiques, at least one, that has had some of these pieces in their shop, in their booth. And I think the prices that I have seen recently at various shows and places between, probably $400 and up, $1,500, $2,000, of course, depending on the theme. So when I saw this little piece here, love that door, can't wait to get that accented. When I saw this little piece at a recent estate sale with an $18 price tag on it, I picked it up quickly. And like I said, the frame looks to be newer. It does have this label on the back, so it has been framed by someone. And it does not look like it's a print. So I want you to comment below. Tell me, what do you think? Is this the real thing? Is this actually a real piece of art that someone, maybe the frame was bad and they took it out of that frame in order to save it, preserve it. But you can see around the outside edge right here, this curved oval kind of a shape, which would have been appropriate back then for that type of a piece of art. Her little dress, his little outfit. sort of pantaloons maybe there that he's wearing. I love that little plaid and his collar and the little lace around her neck. So let's go ahead and open this and see if this is in fact the treasure that I paid $18 for, that I think that it might be. Okay, one thing I want to make sure I don't actually cut the art, if in fact, oops. What do they say? No pain, no gain, right? So if we don't look, if we don't uncover, we'll never know. Bill Romy took out a magnifying glass and he's not seeing the typical little, the little pixel dots that you might see if it was something printed. Well, shucks, of course there's all these little great. They went to some trouble to lock that in there. Thankful to my sweet hubby for helping here so I don't cut myself. My leftiness leaves me less than handy sometimes with things. Are you left-handed out there? Comment below if you are more, what's the word, clumsy, accident prone. Do you fall over stoops more than other people seem to? We are left-handed people in a right-handed world, so I can't imagine that it's surprising. Oh my gosh, the anticipation here of what's underneath this. I'm so excited. Yeah, so if it is, keep hunting, because this was an estate sale that was being handled by an antique dealer. Can you get maybe that corner where that little block is? Get that. Is there another one under there? No. Oh yeah, maybe there's another one under there. Yep. Oh my gosh. I'm going to be going to the Springfield Antique Show this weekend, so you'll be seeing a video from there.
Springfield where?
Springfield, Ohio. There are 40 dealers, 40 antique dealers that are coming to the Springfield show that are from the Nashville area. So I am very excited about going for that. Woohoo! Did you comment below? Do you think it's the real deal? And when you pay $18 for it, you think, okay, well, it's a little print. But then the more I looked at it, oh, jeez, there's another one. All right. Here it is. There's the frame. It's the real deal, guys. That is, in fact, an old. There it is. Oh my goodness. Is there an initial anywhere, or did that get lost in the...
There's nothing on the back?
No. Nothing on the back. But you can tell the age of that paper, no question. But you can see the oval right here. The oval would have come around, and maybe this bottom part was damaged. Here's the oval part right here. You see the lines. It is the real deal. It is an original little watercolor. It looks like there maybe was a little damage there, and they put maybe some white out or something there on that corner, but that's it. Guys, these primitive pieces, they're out there. They are waiting for us. You just kind of sometimes have to know what to look for. Look for the look. Don't go by the price. Because if you saw it in an antique show for $400 or $500, you would say, okay, this is the real thing. You see it for $18 at an estate sale, and you maybe think it's the real deal, but go for it. Take that chance when you educate yourself about what it should look like. The pixels weren't there, but that shadow of a mark around the outside edge is what made me think that could be the real thing. I wonder who those children are. So what was your latest find? What was your latest thing that you uncovered and found out was worth way more than you thought maybe that it was, or more than what you paid for it? I can't believe it. It was worth opening that little frame for sure. Take care, everybody. Have a great night and keep watching. Hope you'll like, subscribe, and share with your online social media friends. We'll see you in the next one.